for emotionally14.com and in association with There Will Be Games. I'm one of your ever lovable hosts, Brad Harmer-Barnes, and I'm joined behind the camera by
Ian Harmer.
Hey! And we've had a SHIELD Helicarrier drop by and bring us some lovely new supplies, so we thought we'd run through these guys with you. Up first, we've got the Black Bolt and Medusa set for Marvel Crisis Protocol. For no reason other than a flagrant disregard for alphabetisation, we're going for Medusa first. Medusa, real name Medusa Amakelin Boltagon. Never really knew that, to be honest.
She got lucky, didn't she?
Yes, at Scrabble, yeah. Can learn around proper nouns now. So she can, she's affiliated to two forces. She can be in A force, which means you can put her in a team with She-Hulk, Angela, Black Cat, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Crystal, Domino, Gamora, Medusa, Okoye, Scarlet Witch, Shuri, Storm, Valkyrie and or Wasp.
She nearly was Ginger Bolt, wasn't she?
She nearly was Ginger Bolt.
Yeah, excellent.
She is also keyworded to Inhumans, so you can put her in a team with Black Bolt, Beast, Crystal, Lockjaw, Medusa, Ms. Marvel, Quicksilver and Ronan the Accuser. She has 6 hit points, is medium speed, size 2 and costs 4 points to put into your force, so a bit of a heavy hitter. She's got physical defense 3, energy defense 3, magic defense 3. Physical attack Braid Bash, range 3, 5 dice, cost 0. After this attack is resolved, Medusa gains power equal to the damage dealt. If this attack deals damage and the target character is size 3 or less, after the attack is resolved, Medusa may push the target character short distance. If you roll at least 1 wild, you also trigger Flurry. After this attack is resolved, Medusa may make a Braid Bash attack. This additional attack does not have the Flurry special rule. Physical attacks Split Ends. Area 2, so it's like a pulse wave. 7 dice cost 6. Before damage is dealt, if the target character is size 3 or less, place the target character within range 1 of Medusa. If you roll a wild, it also triggers Bleed. Bleed. The character suffers 1 damage at the end of each of their activations until they shake it off. Active superpower Hair Flip, cost 3. Choose an enemy character at size 3 or less and within range 3 and throw it short. This superpower can be used only once per turn. Active superpower Royal Decree, cost 2. Choose another allied character within range 2 of Medusa. Place this character within range 1 of a chosen character or place a chosen character within range 1 of Medusa. A character can be placed by the superpower only once per turn. Innate superpower Inhuman. This character may re-roll 1 die in its attack or defense rolls. Innate superpower Living Strands. When advancing or climbing, enemy characters cannot place the movement tool overlapping this character's base. Enemy characters cannot re-roll or change attack dice when targeting Medusa with attacks. Innate superpower Immune to Poison.
Nothing particularly radical on the turnover side.
No, she's going to throw people around, which is always fun.
Yeah. What sort of range did she have on there?
Range 3 a lot of the time.
Oh, wow.
Moving on to Black Bolt.
What was he called, Black Bolt?
His real name is Blackagar Boltagon. He's only keyworded to one affiliation, which is the Inhumans faction. Black Bolt, Beast, Crystal, Lockjaw, Medusa, Ms. Marvel, Quicksilver, Ronan the Accuser. He is, however, the leader of the faction. Real name Blackagar Boltagon. He has got 5 hit points, speed medium, size 2, costs 5 points to put into your force, definitely a leader. Physical defense 4, energy defense 4, magic defense 2. Energy attack, Energy Bolt, range 4, 5 dice, cost 0. After Energy Bolt is resolved, Black Bolt gains power equal to the damage dealt. If you roll at least 1 wild, it triggers Pierce. Change one of the defending character's critical success, wild or block results to a blank. Physical attack, Master Punch. Range 3, 7 dice, cost 4. After Master Punch is resolved, place Black Bolt within range 1 of the target character. If Master Punch deals damage and the target character is size 4 or lower, after Master Punch is resolved, Black Bolt may throw the target character short. If you have an Inhumans themed team, you can nominate Black Bolt to be the leader, which grants you King of the Inhumans. During each of your turns, 1 allied character may spend 1 power at any time. If it does, choose an allied character within range 3 of it. The chosen character gains 1 power, so they can effectively share power.
Yeah.
Active superpower, Focus Power. During the next attack action made by Black Bolt this turn, add 2 dice to its attack rolls. Reactive superpower, Anti-Graviton Field, cost 2. When Black Bolt is targeted by an attack, it may use anti-graviton field. Add 2 dice to his character's defense roll against that attack.
Was that costed, that one?
Yeah, 2 points. Innate superpower Inhuman. This character may re-roll 1 die in its attack or defense rolls. Innate superpower Flight and immunity to poison. After he is injured, he gains another superpower, which is an energy attack. Whisper, beam 4, 9 dice, cost 6.
Ooh.
After Whisper is resolved, the target character gains the stun special condition. Stun is if an effect would cause a character to gain more than 1 power, it may only gain 1 power instead. If you roll a wild, it triggers stagger. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the stagger special condition, which is when the character activates, its first action must be a shake action. This shake action must remove the stagger special condition. After the range tool is placed for this attack, destroy all size 2 or smaller interactive terrain features if it overlaps.
Everything, yeah. Well, that's punchy.
Yes. And
points wise, that isn't too bad either. 5, isn't it?
As 5's one of the most expensive we've seen.
Yeah, but he's, as you say, he's a leader, and he has got that kind of ultimate weapon thing going on.
We also get 4 Teams Tactics cards. One of which is unaffiliated, and 3 of which are Inhuman themed Teams cards. So the unaffiliated one, Bitter Rivals, unaffiliated active. Any character may spend 3 power to play this card. Choose an enemy character. Until the end of a round, other enemy characters within range 3 of the chosen character roll 1 fewer die on attack and defense rolls. Attilan Rising, Inhumans, active. Any injured Inhuman character may play this card. All allied Inhuman characters gain 1 power for each allied injured Inhuman card. Inhuman Royal Family, Inhumans, active. Any number of allied Inhuman characters may spend 2 power each to play this card. Once this round, each character that spent power to play this card may re-roll any number of dice in one of their attack or defense rolls. And Terrigenesis, Inhumans, active. Any Inhuman character may spend 3 power to play this card. Choose an enemy character holding a civilian token within range 3 of this character and roll 4 dice. Deal 1 damage to the enemy character for each critical success, wild and hit rolled. If the enemy character is dazed or KO'd by this damage, you score 2 victory points. So it turns out that the civilian they were kidnapping or rescuing is actually an Inhuman.
Excellent.
And we get a new scenario as well, which is a secure objective. Terrigen clouds sweep over city. Place 2 Terrigen mist clouds, targets of opportunity, on the points near each board edge as shown on map C. Players score 2 victory points for each mist cloud they are securing during the cleanup phase. During the cleanup phase, each of the mist clouds may move. Starting with a player with priority, each player places all mist clouds secured by their opponent within range 2 of their current position. Each token may be placed only once per round in this way. Then each character within range 1 of a mist cloud suffers 1 damage and gains the poison special condition.
Is that to do with that mutant ability things? Terrigen?
Yes, so Inhumans are a race of beings which have evolved alongside humans but are actually alien.
Mm-hmm.
And when exposed to Terrigen Mist, it brings out their superpowers. The Terrigen Mist was broken out a few years back and just kind of swept across the world, resulting in a load of new Inhumans being created, including Ms. Marvel, Moon Girl.
Yeah, so it's
The new wave of superheroes is all Inhumans because it was a way for Marvel to stop saying X-Men because they were desperate to get the X-Men rights back. Okay, up second round, we have the Crystal and Lockjaw pack, but we're all excited to see Lockjaw, so that's what we're going to be looking at. So we have Lockjaw, real name Lockjaw. You can use him in an Inhumans themed team, which means you can team him up with Black Bolt, Beast, Crystal, Lockjaw, Medusa, Ms. Marvel, Quicksilver, all known in the Accuser to try and build an Inhumans team. 6 hit points. Speed 5, size 3, and he only costs 3 points to put into your force, so you have no excuse not to field a teleporting pug. He's got physical defense 3, energy defense 3, magic defense 3. Physical attack, Bite, range 2, 4 dice, cost 0. After this attack is resolved, Lockjaw gains power equal to the damage dealt. If you roll at least 1 wild, he also triggers Bleed. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the Bleed special condition, which is a character suffers 1 damage at the end of each of its activations until it shakes off Bleed. Active superpower, Drop It, cost 3. Choose an interactive terrain feature of size of 3 or less within range 2 and throw it medium. This superpower can be used only once per turn. Active superpower, Interdimensional Bloodhound, costs 3. Choose an enemy character. Allied characters roll 1 additional attack die when targeting the chosen character with attacks this round. Active superpower, Teleport, costs 2. Takes up 1 of your actions. Choose this character or another allied character within range 3 of Lockjaw and place it within range 3 of its current position. A character can be placed by the superpower only once per turn. Innate superpower, Inhuman. This character may re-roll 1 die in its attack or defense rolls. Innate superpower, Who's a Good Boy? At the start of each of this character's activations, if there is another allied character within range 2 of it, Lockjaw gains 3 power. Innate superpower, Immune to poison. Apart from chocolate.
Well, it sounds like everything you'd expect him to do.
Good boy.
Yeah. Does it say he can carry how many people? Just one?
Just one, once per turn. But yeah, if there's another character in range 2, he gets 4 power a turn. And he can throw buildings. Okay, up next we have Crystal, who can be used in an A-Force or an Inhumans team. Real name Crystalia Amorquin strap-on, with 5 hit points, speed, long, size 2, 3 power, physical defense 3, energy defense 3, magic defense 3. Physical attack, Earthshaker, area 1, 5 dice, cost 0. After Earthshaker is resolved, Crystal gains 1 power. If you roll at least 1 wild, you trigger stun. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the stun special condition, which is if an effect would cause a character to gain more than 1 power, it gains only 1 power instead. Physical attack, Hurricane Blast, range 4, 4 dice, cost 0. After Hurricane Blast is resolved, Crystal gains 1 power. If you roll at least 1 wild, it also triggers Push. If the target character is size 2 or lower, before damage is dealt, it may be pushed away from Crystal's short distance. Energy attack, Hydrokinesis, range 4, 4 dice, cost 0. After Hydrokinesis is resolved, Crystal gains 1 power. If you roll at least 1 wild, it also triggers Slow. After its attack is resolved, the target character gains the Slow special condition, which is a character can only use the short movement tool while advancing. Energy attack, Volcanic Surge, Beam 3, 4 dice, cost 0. After each attack is resolved, Crystal gains 1 power. So all 4 of her attacks cost 0, and every time she uses them, she gains a power.
Wow.
After Volcanic Surge is resolved, Crystal gains 1 power. If you roll at least 1 wild, it also triggers Incinerate. After each attack is resolved, the target character gains the Incinerate special condition, which is the character removes 1 die from its defense rolls. Elemental Onslaught, reactive superpower, cost 4. After an attack made by Crystal during its activation is resolved, it may use this superpower. Crystal makes an attack action and must choose an attack it has not used yet this activation. The superpower can be used only once per turn, so you can pay you 4 points of power for an extra 1, which doesn't take up an action.
Right, so, but she's got those other ones that don't cost her anything to use.
So you've got 4 powers which got nothing to use. Each time you use them you get a point of power. And you can spend 4 points of power to, after you do an attack, do another attack as long as it's a different one. And then you still got a second action to take as well.
There's all sorts of crap going to be coming your way. Yeah.
Innate superpower, Elemental Empowerment. Enemy characters performing a shake action while within range 3 of Crystal may not remove Incinerate, Slow or Stun.
Oh god.
Innate superpower, Inhuman. Crystal may re-roll 1 die in her attack or defense rolls. Innate superpower, Flight. Innate superpower, Immunity to poison.
So so if you can't shake Incinerate off,
you'll get away from her to shake it off.
Yeah.
We also comes with 2 Team Tactics cards. Elemental Infusion, unaffiliated, active. Crystal may spend 2 power to play this card. Until Crystal is dazed or until the end of a round, when an enemy character... until this character is dazed or until the end of a round, when an enemy character that was in range 3 of Crystal suffers damage from an allied effect. After the effect is resolved, that character gains one of the following special conditions: Incinerate, Stun or Slow. Last minute save, unaffiliated, reactive. When another allied character within range 3 of an allied Lockjaw would be KO'd, Lockjaw may spend 3 power to play this card. The allied character removes 1 damage, is not KO'd, and is placed within range 1 of Lockjaw. Bamf!
Good picture.
Yes, I like it.
Nothing extra in this box, so.
Not that I saw, no.
Maybe because it was a black bolt in the other one that
Yeah.
got the extra items.
Yes.
The models don't look too mad, apart from she's got that power running around us.
Yeah, that's fine. We can.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the Kingpin pack, which unsurprisingly comes with Kingpin, real name Wilson Fisk. He is actually, you can use him in 3 different themed teams. He's a versatile man.
Oh, that's good.
You can field him in Cabal, which means he can team up with Red Skull, Sin, Baron Mordo, Baron Zemo, Bob, Agent of Hydra, Bullseye, Cassandra Nova, Crossbones, Enchantress, Hood, Killmonger, Kingpin, Loki, Magneto, Mr. Sinister, MODOK, Mysterio, Mystique, Omega Red, Sabretooth, Ultron and Viper.
Is he a baddie?
Generic, but he is a little bit baddie. You may also use him in a Spider Foes team, which means you can team up with Green Goblin, Carnage, Dr. Octopus, Kraven the Hunter, Lizard, Mysterio and Venom. You can also use him in a criminal syndicate team, of which he is the leader, and you can ally him up with Black Cat, Bullseye, Crossbones, Green Goblin, Hood, Killmonger, Kraven the Hunter, MODOK, Mysterio, Omega Red, Sin and Taskmaster.
Not Echo.
No, and obviously also you can team up with Dormammu for a Dark Dimension team. Okay, so Kingpin, real name Wilson Fisk, with his multitude of affiliations. He's got 7 hit points. Speed short, unsurprisingly. Size 3, and he costs 4 points to put into your force. He has physical defense 4, energy defense 3, magic defense 3. Physical attack, headbutt, range 2, 5 dice, costs 0. After his attack is resolved, Kingpin gains power equal to the damage dealt. If you roll a wild, it also triggers stun and push. Stun is, after his attack is resolved, the target gains a stun special condition, which is if an effect would cause a character to gain more than 1 power, it only gains 1 power instead. And push, if the target character is size 3 or less, before damage is dealt, it may be pushed away from Kingpin short distance. Energy attack, Cane Laser. I'm sure he's in Warhammer, isn't he? It's a beam 3, 4 dice, cost 0. This attack ignores line of sight and defending character does not benefit from cover.
So he has got a ranged weapon.
Physical attack, Hail to the King. Range 2, 7 dice, cost 3. Before damage is dealt, this character may throw the target character short distance. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the Stagger special condition, which is when a character activates, its first action must be a shake action. This shake action must remove the Stagger special condition. He's a Andre the Giant of a character, isn't he?
Yeah, I didn't know whether they'd give him a ranged weapon, so... Yeah.
Leadership. If you've created a criminal syndicate themed team, you can nominate Kingpin to lead it, which will grant you illicit network. Once per turn, at any time during an allied character's activation, it may spend 2 power to use this leadership ability. Move 1 asset or civilian token being held by the active character to another allied character within range 3. A character cannot hold more tokens than allowed by the scenario due to this leadership ability. Additionally, each allied healthy character contesting an objective token counts as 2 healthy characters when determining who is securing that objective.
Ooh, we could tip the balance of it on points.
Yeah. Active superpower street level negotiations cost 2. Choose an interactive terrain feature or an enemy character, both of size 3 or less and within range 2, and throw it medium. This superpower can be used only once per turn. Reactive superpower, intense physical conditioning, cost 1. If Kingpin would suffer damage, it may use this superpower. Reduce the amount of damage suffered by 1. Innate superpower, solid frame. This character does not suffer damage from collisions with other characters.
Brick shit house comes to mind.
Yep. It also comes with 3 teams tactics cards and a new scenario.
I thought it should come in the scenario.
So, all according to plan. Criminal syndicate, reactive. During the power phase, any number of allied criminal syndicate characters may spend power to play this card. If 10 or more power was spent to play this card, take the priority token. Hired muscle, unaffiliated, active. Any character may spend 1 power to play this card. Each civilian token within range 3 of this character is placed within range 2 of its current. Shadow organisation, criminal syndicate, reactive. During the power phase, any number of allied criminal syndicate characters may spend 2 power to play this card. Enemy characters must be within range 2 of characters that spent power to target them with attacks this round. And a new scenario, which is Mayor Fisk vows to find missing witnesses. Place 2 witnesses on the points near each board edge as shown on map C. Players score 2 victory points for each witness they are securing during the cleanup phase. During the cleanup phase, each of the witnesses may flee. Starting with a player with priority, each player places all witness tokens secured by their opponent within range 2 of their current position. Each token may be placed in this way only once per round. Then each character within range 1 of a witness suffers 1 and gains the stun special condition. Okay, so we have the Bullseye and Daredevil pack. And sticking with our tradition of alphabetising, we're going with Bullseye first. Bullseye, real name Bullseye Sizagon. 5 hit points, speed medium, size 2, and costs 3 points to put into your force.
He's a good character in the movies and the comics, but
you can go in Cabal and Criminal Syndicate.
But the model is just a person.
Yeah,
it's
the least dynamic crosscodes from
the
opposers.
Yeah, he's just. I think it's just I'm a mortal, really, and
5 hit points, speed medium, size 2, cost 3, physical defense 3, energy defense 3, magic defense 3, physical attack, throwing knife, range 4, 4 dice, cost 0. The defending character does not benefit from cover. After this attack is resolved, Bullseye gains power equal to the damage dealt. If you roll at least 1 wild, you also trigger bleed. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the bleed special condition, which is the character suffers 1 damage at the end of each of its activations. Physical attack pincushion, range 4, 5 dice, cost 4. The defending character does not benefit from cover. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the bleed special condition. Rapid fire, after this attack is resolved, Bullseye may make an additional pincushion attack without paying the power cost. The additional attack must target the original target character. The additional attack does not have the rapid fire special rule, so that automatically triggers, as does bleed.
Right, okay, yeah.
Active superpower hit and run, costs 2, requires an action. This character immediately makes an attack action followed by a move action. This superpower can be used only once per turn. Reactive superpower, I never miss, cost 1. After an attack made by this character is resolved, if no damage was dealt as a result of that attack, Bullseye may use this superpower. The target character suffers 1 damage. Reactive might help with some of our dice rolls. Reactive superpower parting shot costs 2. After an attack targeting Bullseye is resolved, Bullseye may use this superpower. The attacking character suffers 1 damage. Bullseye may advance away from the attacking character short distance.
Value is not particularly expensive, is he?
Bit of a jobber, but
well, we
need some jobbers.
We expect him to be a jobber.
After Bullseye, after Kingpin and Black Bolt, we need some jobbers as well.
Yeah, that's right.
This pack also comes with Daredevil, real name Matagar Murdochagon. 5 hit points, speed long, size 2, costs 4 points to put into your force. Physical defense 3, energy defense 3, magic defense 3.
All the poses they could have chosen, like squatting with his sticks, and
he's gone for.
And they've gone for the full, basically the whip with a well, it's his stick, isn't it? But it splits. So.
Yeah, okay, you can put him into 2 different themed teams. You can put him into Defenders, which means you can team him up with Doctor Strange, the Ancient One, Amazing Spider-Man, Blade, Clear, Ghost Rider, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Moon Knight, Scarlet Witch, Valkyrie, Wolverine and Wong. You may also put him in a team with Web Warriors, which consists of Spider-Man Peter Parker, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Black Cat, Ghost Spider, Moon Knight and Venom.
So you can't put him with Punisher?
Punisher is... there are currently 2 unaffiliated characters, which is Winter Soldier and Punisher. Punisher still doesn't play with anyone. Winter Soldier is technically unaffiliated, but he takes on the affiliate. He's got like the Crisis Protocol version of Wildcard. Whatever team you put him in, he takes on that affiliation.
Fine, so yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, but Punisher is still the only one who has no affiliation at the moment. Physical attack, strike. After this attack is resolved, the character Daredevil gains power equal to the damage dealt. Stun. If you roll a wild, after this attack is resolved, the target character gains the stun special condition, which is if an effect would cause a character to gain more than 1 power, it only gains 1 power instead. Physical attack, baton hook, range 4. 4 dice cost 0. This attack ignores line of sight and the defending character does not benefit from cover. No comment on Daredevil not needing line of sight. If you roll a wild, it triggers push. If the target character is size 2 or lower, it may be pushed towards Daredevil short. Physical attack, Devil's Deliverance. Area 2, 2 dice cost 5. This attack adds 2 dice to each of its attack rolls for each non-dazed enemy character within range 2 of Daredevil when this attack was chosen. So drop him down in a gang.
Yeah.
So 2 dice plus 2 for everyone within range 2 of him.
Yes.
After Devil's Deliverance is resolved, the target character is pushed away from Daredevil short distance. So
so it's cleared the areas.
Yeah, I like it.
Quaked it out, yeah.
Reactive superpower, Man Without Fear, cost 2. After an attack targeting Daredevil is resolved, Daredevil may use this superpower. If the attacker is within range 2, Daredevil may make a strike attack against it. Innate superpower, Radar Sense. When defending against physical or energy attacks, Daredevil adds blanks to its defense roll to its total number of successes. Innate superpower, Wall Crawler.
Sounds good, actually.
It does.
Yeah.
This pack also comes with 3 Teams Tactics cards.
What do you mean, Eddie's Daredevil's motorbike?
Acute Senses, unaffiliated, active. During a character's activation, it may spend 1 power to play this card. Enemies do not benefit from a stealth superpower, and this character ignores line of sight when attacking this activation. Climbing Gear, unaffiliated, active. Any character may spend 3 power to play this card. This character gains for Wall Crawler until the end of the round. This character immediately advances short distance. Wall Crawler is you can move over any terrain of any height as if it wasn't there. Cruelty, Criminal Syndicate, reactive. If an allied character damages an enemy character with an attack during its activation, after the attack is resolved, the attacking character may spend 2 power to play this card. The attacking character immediately performs the attack listed above, targeting the damaged character. Twist the Knife, magic attack, range 5, 5 dice, cost 0. This attack can only have dice added to the attack from critical success results, and this character cannot modify its attack dice during the attack.
Yeah, we didn't expect OP
Not after
sort
Black
of...
Bolt,
No, that's right.
So, he's definitely a heavy hitter. Decent range of characters again.
Yeah, good, it's a good release, isn't it?
Yeah. I was pleased to have Daredevil turn up finally.
Yeah, he was absent, wasn't he? Yeah, well, obviously absent. Yeah. We're rolling.
We've got another terrain crate from Mantic Games. We've loved the Haunted Manor one and the Village Street one before.
Weren't they fantastic?
Yeah, so now we've got the Village Cafe set, which is considerably smaller, because I think some of them have got like 80 or 50 odd bits of training. This has only got 17, but obviously is priced accordingly as well. And it's a little Champs-Élysées set. So we've got cafe tables. We have lampposts, which are always handy. Especially if you play Batman.
Yeah, that gets used. Yeah,
if you play Batman, they're incredibly handy. Wicker chairs. The detail is superb.
Yes.
Little sandwich board. So you can mount that over Rorschach. I've got an Arga.
Yeah, we've got like a French sort of Welsh dresser sort of thing, and then the knife block hiding in there. We're going to lose that, I think. But,
his real name is, of course, Black Arga Boltagon.
And I thought this was the barrel to a Gatling gun, but
that's a high tea cake stand.
It's a cake stand.
And a gammon. It's. I love this. It's for the little bits of character they put in like that.
Yeah.
Because MDF terrain kits are great and they're a really good way of filling up real estate, but MDF does lack the detail and character you get with packs like this.
Yes, that's right.
It's for tiny little things like the ham hock, like the knife block, that can make a well thought out terrain piece become a diorama, can really bring a gaming table to life. So these sort of packs are fantastic for that. Does it necessarily fit with Bring on the Bad Guys?
But it is very Parisian again.
So the principal miniatures games we play in Bring on the Bad Guys are Marvel Crisis Protocol, the DC miniatures game, and the Batman miniatures game. Not a great fit for superhero games. The lampposts are great.
They're kind of generic lampposts. Really. They're of an older style, but
cafes exist in New York and Gotham and Metropolis.
Well,
and
I did suggest previously New Orleans, because you got that French but I'm not quite sure it's
Gambit's
quite.
just around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure it's quite this Parisian.
Yeah.
Or more soul food.
Yeah, it is a fantastic set. How great is it for superhero gaming?
I can totally see it. Second World War scenario.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah.
Can't we ever combine the two?
I
Can we
think
do an original Invaders game?
Dum Dum turns
Yeah.
up.
Give us Howling Commandos, give us Namor, give us the original Human Torch.
I like the
before
fact
you
they've
give us
thrown
new
in a
ones.
kitchen sink as well.
Oh, fantastic.
We've forgotten everything.
Yes. Oh, blimey, kitchen sink and little chest of drawers. Fits for gammon.
It's a nice little set.
nicely.
Yeah.
That's like the range cooker is just.
The
Yeah.
little like warps on this, I think, will come out.
I think they should boil for the most part. I had trouble with these cafe tails before because they are very top heavy, so they always look a little bit pissed.
Yes.
But they're fine, and I'm kind of in love with the cake stand, to be honest with you.
I quite like this one. That's kind of like the wind's taking it.
Yeah, we'll do
That's
that.
fine.
Yeah, or Hulk's kicked it, you know.
Hulk kick.
Yeah. It's a fucking knife block. Is it a size 1 object knife block?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Deadpool will throw that.
Empty it out first.
Yeah, I don't know. He would. I don't know if Deadpool would, to be honest with you. Do you have any nails with that? Magneto. So, it's a fun little set. Only you, dear viewer, know if what is in here will be useful for the games you are running. So as always, stuff like this is hard to review because as a superhero game, there's not a lot for us here. For what it has tried to do, great.
Yes.
So
Yeah, very good.
only you know the kind of games you're running, the kind of train you're making, and it's a real cop-out, but yeah, we'll leave this one up to you, I think.
I mean, the product's nice.
Yeah,
So,
product is great. If you're on the fence about it, absolutely worth the money. But check out, certainly if you get a chance, we've shown you what's inside the website and their packaging shows you what's inside as well. So just have a peruse and decide if it's for you, I think, rather than some of them before we've gone, you must buy this straight off the bat.
Yeah, sure.
This is less fitting, I think, but we trust you guys. Okay, so that's our latest load of stuff that arrived for Bring on the Bad Guys. We saw Black Bolt Medusa, Crystal and Lockjaw, Bullseye and Daredevil, and King Bar Goltagon, and of course the Village Cafe. Any favourites from there?
Kingpin.
I think of all of them, we're going to see Kingpin the most.
I would suggest he moves up the paint pile.
Okay, I'll do Kingpin next.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because I think we've already got some characters we can use him with.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
so-
Yeah.
But he sounds horrible, actually.
Good. He's supposed to be.
Yeah.
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 I think he was on quite a big base as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's. I think Kingpin will see play most due to his 3 different team affiliations. You can
Yes.
put him with, including him leading one of those, and he's just going to be a monster. I think. It's not just for headbutt and the throwing he can do, but it's also those abilities for securing objectives.
That could change the game.
But it works.
In Crisis Protocol, it's the scenario that can change the game and win the game.
But it also works so well thematically for Kingpin, the idea that there's all these little street criminals guys that you don't even see there, making drops and securing things and running away with things or strangling witnesses away.
It's about you can pass a token across to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the underrated one who is going to become a favourite over time is Crystal.
She can keep on going.
Yeah, I think she's going to be. I think she's the dark horse. I think she's one who's going to be overlooked in this release.
Yeah.
And 6 months down the line, everyone will be, oh cool, got Crystal for this team.
Yes. Yeah.
Daredevil and Bullseye were jobbers in a good way.
Yeah. They're mortals. They got some good attacks.
Yeah.
Daredevil virtually turns into Batman at one point there. And,
He does, yeah, street level guys, but good street level guys.
Yes.
Black Bolt and Medusa are guys you build a team around.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, everyone's favourite teleporting pug. It's hard to review him because we're just happy he's here.
Well, yeah, you obviously had a soft spot for him and Black
Yeah.
Bolt. So,
Like not, he's a teleporting giant pug. Have you seen the Inhumans TV show? He's
Yes.
the best bit.
yes, it's actually the best bit.
And the terrain crate, which, like we said, it's so hard for us, we liked it.
It's a good product.
It's good.
Yeah.
We don't know it's good for superhero gaming, but it is good. So it's hard to call that one. But another great set of releases for Crisis Protocol game, which
you could set your Crisis Protocol game in France. So.
Oh yeah, all right, we'll do that.
But yeah,
Next convention.
We'll baguette.
Brad, can you make the Eiffel Tower in 40 mils? Yeah, sure.
Some more onions.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the This has been Bring on the Bad Guys for Emotionally 14. We hope you've enjoyed having a gander at this stuff. What's Emotionally 14? It's a website containing all of your favourite things, superheroes, tabletop gaming, stupid code names, all the things you love can be found at emotionally14.com, and you can follow all social media channels at emotionally14. Special thank you to our friends at There Will Be Games helping us to promote this show. You can follow them at therewillbe.games and on all social media channels at There Will Be Games. If you'd like to follow the show itself, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Bring On The Bad Guys. If you'd like to follow me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at RealBradHB. Ian, where can people find you?
I'm not eating crisps. I'm on great Instagram, a great old one.
Awesome. Okay guys, thanks so much and we'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.